Ladies and gentlemen, live from Paris, France, poker capital of the world, it's time for more tense, hot, exciting, edge-of-your-seat action as poker players from around the world battle it out for hundreds upon hundreds of centimes in prize money. It's time for Late Night Poker! And now, please welcome your host for Late Night Poker, Mr. Eddie Vegas!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 2 of the Late Night Poker Show. I'm your host, Mr. Eddie Vegas, and God damn it, do we have a special guest for you or what? Let's go directly to PKR Stadium, where we are going to watch the exciting conclusion of the Jackpot Jumeau 1. The Jackpot Jumeau 1. And ladies and gentlemen, who else do we have here but our favorite co-commentator? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Bstunglips. Yeah, baby. How are you?
Doing great. Doing great.
All right.
Thanks. Nice intro.
Let's bring our viewers up to date exactly what's been going on.
Okay, well, I just lost a huge hand. I had ace, I raised. Magic Poker 78 that's in the hand now. Re-raised all in. I called. He had King 9 suited. And a King 4 came on the flop. So he beat me with a set of kings.
Oh, my God. Was such a bad hand, King 9.
Yeah, so I just lost 1,000 tips to this frickin' donk. And he just raised, and Nevada over here re-raised. And I gave Magic Poker the kiss of death, and you all know what that means.
The kiss of death.
I'm doing it again now.
Oh, my God. See, this is not really poker, it's voodoo.
It is. Kiss of death, and I let him know, too. I let him know.
It's the voodoo child. She's
the
voodoo child. Yeah.
With a very mediocre hand, but hopefully I'm gonna donk him out. Now I have King 10 offsuit. If he has an ace and I flop 2 kings, it will be poker justice. He's probably gonna go all in. He's a fucking donk.
Well, you got him covered. Nope, he's not. No, he didn't move.
I don't know. I don't know. My cards are black, so I have to get out.
Bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get. Knowing him, you know, knowing him. Ooh, my cards are not black. All right, let's do it.
Wow, man, that's balls to the walls action there. And a call. Oh my God, you're gonna like quadruple up or something.
Well, I have the King of Hearts. If another heart comes, it's the only thing I can hope for. I need a heart. That's all.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. One more heart.
Heart.
Oh, bummer.
Missed it. But I took this guy out with me, so that's all right. All right, let's do another one.
I'm glad somebody can play because I can't fucking play.
Oh, I can play. Let's play.
Let's rock. Yeah, I'll follow you.
Where should we go? What do we got
That's
here?
up to you.
Oh, Orient Express. Let's go on the Orient. I love that game.
That's up to you. Let me just hold on and let me refresh my thingy there. Once you're inside, I'll tell you what.
I'm in.
Oh, you're in. Okay, let me refresh.
I'm quick. I'm glad I dragged that donk out with me. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, but still, though.
I know. I could have folded.
I
had the King of Hearts.
You know what? Once everybody called, you're putting in your 4,000. You're going to win like 16,000 or 20,000. Once everybody calls like that, and at that point, any heart is giving you that hand.
I know, and they all had, and the guy that won had 8-3 of hearts.
But it at the limit, it didn't matter.
But just to show you the mentality, right? He thinks if I'm going all in with the flush, what are the odds that my flush is going to beat his when he has 8-3?
Well,
I mean,
of course.
if I have 10-4 of hearts, I've got to beat.
Exactly.
And the thing is that they all limped in with 8-3 and 6-9. I mean, the two guys that were in,
right,
chasing the flush, and of course 3 hearts fell on the board, and they had 2 hearts, so they they flopped the flush. They flopped it, and I
Right.
had king 10, and my king was a heart, and the ace of hearts was on the board, so I had to try.
Exactly.
I had to try.
And
I had two
you
cards.
didn't know necessarily that they both had flushes either, because you would think, well, there's already 3 hearts on the board, and I have one of them, so that reduces the number of hearts, and you know, you're not really. You got to put at least one of those people on like ace big, you know, some big pair or 2 pairs or something like that, you know.
Exactly. Oh well, it was a gamble, and you know that's the fun thing about poker is taking those risks and gambling, and you know you have to have balls to do it. And if you sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Luckily, I win more than I lose at the moment.
Right.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. Exactly.
But you know, that's to me that's the exhilarating part of poker. Is if you're not taking any risks and you're just sitting back on your laurels and you know playing only the nuts all the time.
Right.
That's not fun, Eddie. I mean, where's the joy in that?
I understand what you're saying there, and you know what? When I was on the 2 cents, 4 cents tables, I got a lot of, let's say, good advice about how to play those 2 cent, 4 cent tables. And basically what everybody was saying is, despite the fact that I was usually the tightest player on the table, the other people said tighten up even more. And
Okay, so-
basically, what they want you to do is just you're folding like 85 or 90% of your hands, and you're playing the nuts. And those guys are so stupid that they're fucking calling you, even though they don't notice that you've folded 90% of the hands, so they call you anyway because they think you're bluffing. And then you show up with the nuts and you double up. And that's the way the guys were saying that you're supposed to play. And I was just saying the same as you. God, if you can't make any moves. What? Like maybe I could like represent that flush, or you know, and they go, nope, don't represent the flush, don't bluff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it just doesn't
sorry.
seem like it just doesn't seem like that's that much fun. I'm thinking the same thing as you. Is like, come on, like let's make some moves and let's try to pull the wool over their eyes at least every once in a while.
Check.
You get the picture?
Yep.
We have to do it all the time, but. Here and there, to spice up the fucking thing. Yeah, let's rock it on down with some weird 7-9 suited raise.
Well, I just raised 500 with pocket tens, and then Kip 38 re-raised me to 2,300, basically all in. So I folded, and I asked him. I said, "Look, I folded pocket tens. I assumed he had a higher pocket, king, and he said no. I think he had ace then. I play him a lot. I actually beat him in the Orient last time.
Right.
He was second. I was first. And I don't know if he's just fucking with me or if he really had a better hand, but
Yes.
it doesn't look like he's going to tell me what he had. And they're raising an awful lot here. I have ace 6 offsuit, and I'm on big blind.
Fold.
I can't really defend with that. If an ace comes, he can have a higher kicker, so I have to let it go.
Yeah. Yeah, people tend to overvalue, I think, the big blind. They think, well, you're not stealing my big blind, but really when it comes right down to it, you let the 200 go and you're in better shape because the next spot you got is the, in 2 spots you got the button, and button you can just do whatever the fuck you want,
So what do you think? You think this guy's just trying to get revenge that he re-raised my 500 with my pocket tens? Do you think he just shoved me all in?
I have to see the hand history. Hold on, let me pull that hand history up.
I would have had 2 pair, 8-6,
Check.
ace 6, and they're checking still. These motherfuckers. That's very interesting. He raised 800, mind you. Let's see. Wonder what he's got. Slow playing or all in.
There you go.
Look at this motherfucker. King 10. That's what he raised 800 with. And ace 2, and I folded ace 6.
Oh man.
All fold.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, if they're going to be that weak,
That's very good to
then
know.
say like something like ace 9 has a
Fold.
good chance of beating them,
Fold.
Wow, that's just crazy.
Like actually, I have this one chick who just plays like little dinky tournaments, but I have her down and I go raises with every ace, and it's like literally it's like clockwork, And you have ace jack, and she raises, and you go all in, and she calls, and she has ace
Okay,
2 or
good.
ace 3 or something like that,
I call. I bet.
He's playing very aggressive. This is the guy that was second with
Fold.
me.
There you go.
Yeah, I remember Keith.
And look at this, Jack 6 of clubs. What a piece of shit. Okay, good to know. Good to know. And the guy goes all in with king 8. Wow. Well, he did hit a flush.
Let's move on and follow you again. Where are you?
Ooh, Psychopath is on my table.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I love this dog.
You tangled with him earlier, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Oh, he just plays anything. And look, he goes all in all the time. I mean, the name fits him. Yeah, he knocked me out at the 30-euro tournament. I had a pocket pair, and he called my all-in with ace-jack. And hit his ace.
Well, let's take a look at the competition. We have Bronco 34 in seat 1 with about a little bit more than you. Pecking Fisher is double your stack. Vadim is short stack. Aran with a little bit more than you. And Psychopath, who evidently has just been donking it up.
Fold.
Yeah, well, he'll shove me.
Well, it's going to be time for one of those classic Bstung, aces, then kings, and then hit the straight, and then kings, and then jacks.
Well, I don't know if the poker gods are with me tonight. It's been slow, I can tell you. Not great cards. And when I do get great cards, like I just had ace-ace on the other table, and the guy called me all in with king 9, and king 4 came on the flop. So he hit a set, and I never hit my ace.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I had pocket aces, man, and he calls with king 9 and docked me out. It's not a good night for Bstung, I can tell you. But you know what? You got to have bad nights to appreciate the good ones sometimes, you know?
I think really what it takes is you have to have good nights and then bad nights and then good nights and bad nights and good nights and bad nights and good nights and bad nights and good nights and bad nights for about 150 different times, up and down. And then at that point there, you might start getting used to it. Because me, I just started my career. Let's say I just started my poker career. And I've only been up and down like twice. And every time it's been down, it's been like, total depression. And every time it's been up, I go, man, I got this game mastered. Man, these guys are suck so bad. And I think you just have to get past it all. But it's going to take another like 148 ups and downs before I finally get it,
What kind of coffee do you drink?
Just a coffee from the store.
Like, do you filter it? Is it a drip machine?
Drip machine, yeah.
Huh.
Fold.
Yeah, man, I run on that shit, man. Seriously.
Oh, look at these huge raises, man. I gotta play hard, I guess. Queen 9 suited. If I folded.
Well, let's take a look at your blinds. They're 100, 200, and you have 2,900. So you got like 14 bigs. 14 bigs is push. I mean, yeah. And another thing, what we were talking about? Let's go for it. Balls to the wall shit. That's exactly the way I played that 250 euro free roll. I got the 48th, and I go, okay, if I want to go really deep in this thing, I need to double up now. It doesn't matter, it's like $1.70 or $2 or whatever that I win. I'm already a winner. So now let's just fucking go for it, And that's what I did. And it was like a coin flip or something like that, and I lost on the river or whatever, But I was happy. I was totally happy with making the money, and then just like going, okay, now I want like 90,000 chips. I had like 7,000, and I go, okay, now I want like as many chips as I can possibly get.
Yep. So I just looked up the 30-euro Grand Prix, and Psychopath won it, and he won 415 euro.
Wow.
This guy that's sitting to my right.
Wow.
He actually won the 30-euro buy-in. There was 41 participants.
Wow.
405 euro he won.
Wow.
And now he's sitting in on this 7-euro buy-in, playing very aggressive.
So you know what? Actually, you can probably widen his range a little bit, knowing that he feels flush with cash. Maybe he doesn't necessarily care so much about his 7 euros anymore.
Well, that's why he's probably got 7,000 chips.
Right, exactly. It really, to the victor goes the spoils there. As soon as you start getting confidence.
He could be on a rush too, though. Sometimes, like I had a night where I won 3 tournaments in a row.
I fold.
Right.
And it wasn't that I was overconfident. I just had the cards.
Right.
I really was lucky. Okay, so I limped in on this guy. I have ace. And that's what I was looking for.
Let me ask the viewers if the mix is good. Can you hear? Can you hear all the voices and the music is well mixed in the background?
want to trap. I want to trap Psychopath. That would be. You know what? That would make my night.
Well, you can count on him being aggressive.
Yeah. Well, he is. He is very aggressive. He was playing on the 30 euro buy-in. He was playing hands like Queen 4 suited and raising them pre-flop. And then he'd get called by, someone with ace 9 or something, and he'd flop a queen, and the other guy would just miss.
Right.
I mean, he was lucky, and he was playing shit cards.
Mm-hmm.
I trapped him a little bit. I heard him in the beginning. When I came on board, he had like 6,000 chips, and I slow played Jack. He raised my big blind. I had Jack, and then I checked. I called his raise. And then on the flop, it was like Jack 4-9, and he raised like 500, and I just called.
Right.
And I was hoping he would hit an ace or something, And then on the turn came a 4, and he raised again like 700, and I called. And then on the flop, and he was in front of me, so he was making the first move. And then an ace came, and he raised like 2,000, and I called. And he didn't have anything, actually. He was bluffing.
Wow.
And I had a set of jacks.
Beautiful. Well,
Beautiful.
I just wonder about that Bstung, because really at 3,000, and now you're at 125, 250, 12 big blinds. Me personally, it's let's rock. And
no,
that's,
I'm not going to play 3-5 offsuit.
No, of course not. Of course,
I'm not worried. I mean, I'll wait. I've come down from 900 chips to win a tournament.
Right.
That's not my mentality at all.
Right.
I'm not going to play shit hands.
Oh, but of course, that's not what I'm saying is to play shit hands. I'm just saying like it's time to shove it all in.
Oh yeah, if I get a hand, I will.
Right, right.
But not with 3-5 offsuit.
Of course not.
And not with 7-5 offsuit either.
But here's my thinking, and that's the thinking that I had on the on that $250 free roll. Is that so? Like right now, if I'm looking at your standings, you're 44th out of 68. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you go out, now or later in terms of you're still going to make €0. So why not go for the gold now while you're not nobody's thinking about the bubble.
Right, but 44 out of 68 is still okay.
Oh yeah, sure, it's okay. Sure, I'm not saying the contrary, but I'm just saying that worst case scenario now you have 12 big blinds. You shove it in and it doesn't work. You went for the gold.
Yeah.
Okay, but wait a minute. We have a raise now, which she completely ignores my advice and takes it down with a walk. A raise and take it. So you completely ignored my strategy then, didn't you?
Oh, I'm not playing your game. I'm playing mine.
Well, that's good because we get two different points of view. I think that's good.
So I just folded pocket twos because, let me tell you why.
Wow.
Because Psychopath knocked me out at the 30 euro tournament with pocket twos. I had pocket twos and he knocked me out. Oh no! I would have.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Oh my god! And look who takes it down. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm so mad at myself.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Eddie, I'm so mad at myself. That would have been so ironic.
Brutal. And plus it would have
knocked me out with
exactly.
pocket two.
Exactly.
And then he would have just given me like a bunch of chips. Oh man, Eddie.
I know.
I'm so mad. I folded pocket twos.
Let's have deep breaths now because really now we have a new hand coming up, so that's the way it goes.
Oh man, I'm so mad at myself. But I had a like psychological barrier because the same dude knocked me out, and I'm not going to call him because he's going to take 900 chips. 6-5 offsuit. Who knows?
Yeah, but pocket twos though. I mean, what flop do you want to see with pocket twos?
Twos.
Yeah, well, yeah. Besides that,
twos come on the fucking flop.
Right. And a king, and then an ace on the turn.
Ace. No, there was 2-2 ace fell right.
Yeah, right. It was, in fact, yeah.
And I had pocket twos.
Oh my God.
And you know what? And he called the guys all in with Jack 8. But if I had called also, he would have still been. His cards would not have been visible, and he would have shoved.
Right.
Because that's how he is.
Of course.
I fold.
Fold.
Of course, he represents the ace and shoves it all in.
Yeah, that's what he would
have done. And you have him crushed 6 ways from Sunday.
Oh,
Fold.
fuck me, Eddie. What's that joke you were telling when the tribal king fucks everybody in the ass?
Right. Well,
What's that called?
to tell you the truth, I can't remember. It was a word that Bstung.
Walla balla. I would rather have a walla balla right now.
Fold. I fold.
It was a word that Bstung, that Devin Pixie used, and I just didn't know what that word meant, so I just decided to freak out on it. But actually, I think the word is kabuki or something like that. It's either death or kabuki. Normally, it's that.
I see. I would have rather had a kabuki. Then, oh God, I can't believe I folded that. I just didn't. I was scared. The guy freaked me out. You know.
Yep.
I lost 30 euros because of him.
Right. Well, seriously, Bstung, it's time to move on now.
Yeah, obviously.
Fold.
It was time to move on a couple hands ago, but I don't blame you for being freaked out. Yeah.
Fold.
Well, it was that exact hand, and he was big blind, and I thought,
Exactly.
okay, this is a
Of
sign.
course,
And
of
I played
course.
it very aggressively. I went all in with 2-2.
Right.
And he called with his ace jack, and he hit an ace. So I thought, all right, this is a sign when this is telling you calm down. Do not go all in with your pocket twos.
Well, that was your feeling at the time. What are you going to do?
And then 2-2 flops. I mean, that's just so
Okay.
fucking sick.
I've done that before in early position with like pocket fours, and it just doesn't look right, and you just
And
don't
you
want to.
give it
You
up?
don't want to deal with it, and you just give it up. I've done that. You know,
Yeah.
not even with having a superstitious, situation arise. I've just looked at it and go like, you know what? I just don't feel like it, and I'll just fold it. You know,
Well,
but
you know,
in early position, of course, you know.
Yeah, I've done that as well. But I haven't seen a flop that would make me.
Oh my God! Yeah, shit. Man, that would have shaken the whole table. We would have had to give you the 60,000 person cheer there.
Oh, see that alone,
Yes,
just the fact that I missed that,
Yeah.
it's fucked up, man.
That's right.
Fucked up.
That's right.
Fucked up. Pocket nines against king 10. The 10 takes it. Look at this guy fucking calling is all in with a king 10.
Well,
No respect anymore in the poker world.
I remember when I was a kid, we had to walk through
35 miles barefoot in the snow.
That's right, to get to the poker casino, and we had to walk back the same way.
So now you sound like
Fold.
Brunson. Oh God,
I call.
he's gonna attack me, this fucker.
I'm all
No, I can't
At
call.
least it was all ins. At least it makes it easy.
3-6 offsuit.
Fold.
Well,
in. Fold.
you got 3,000, and the blinds are 150-300. That's 10 bigs. You're now 44th out of 73. Better than a kick in the butt.
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
Everything's cool.
If I stop holding quads,
You just have to forget about that. Seriously.
I know. So now I have 8-2 offsuit. I just not getting cards, Eddie.
Well, then you have to be patient.
But you know what? Can I tell you something?
Yes.
The last Orient I won, it was the same thing.
Fold.
I wasn't getting any cards. I
Right.
was down to like 1,100 chips.
Right.
And suddenly it turned around.
And you know what? Even there's sometimes literally when I'm in a tournament and I folded like the first, 21 hands, and I'll still think, I'm doing good. Honestly, I'll just go like, I still think I can take this down. It's all right, I don't
I
mind.
fold. Fold.
Okay, I'm not going to fold this. So if he shoves,
Fold.
I'm shoving.
I think I'll raise.
I fold. I fold.
There we go. Raise and take it.
I'm not folding pockets ever again.
Raise and take it.
And, I talked about things turning around, and they're turning around.
I raise.
Okay.
Fold.
Now we just have to get a little shorty there to call you.
Well, they're not going to believe me now. It's
Oh,
always
there
good
we
when you
go. Even
twice-
better. Even better. The big stack
I
calls.
fold.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. Oh, that's a nice flop for me.
And I would guess so. I've already put you on a hand. I'm not going to say what it is though.
Check.
Yeah, we're going all in. Sorry.
All in.
Well, that's 75% of the pot. That's a good bet.
And even if he's on a flush, he's broken because would get the higher flush.
Fold.
That was a good fold. Let me just show you what I had here, so you don't think I'm fucking with you.
Crazy Daisy. That's right, Crazy Daisy. That's how Howard puts it. I think that one deserves some applause. Let's give it up for Miss Bstunglips.
Thank you. Thank you very much.